2018 Ford F150 with the 3.5 Eco Boost engine. And today we're going to be replacing the oil pressure sensor. Let's get to it. Go ahead and pop our hood. Now the oil pressure sensor on these engines is located down here, kind of behind the alternator. A difficult spot to get to without a little bit of work, but not impossible by any means. First thing we need to do is start removing these intake pipes going towards the turbos. For this coolant line, it has a little hook on the intake tubing. Next, down here we can see our connectors. We'll go ahead and remove them by squeezing in on those two tabs and pushing them forward. And on the green one, it looks like we're supposed to pull these ones out. Be careful not to break these. Get these out of the way a little bit. And with those two out of the way, you can see our yellow one right here. Get yourself a flathead screwdriver and gently pry out that locking tab. We can see another hose. Just go ahead and push this pin to release the slack. And I hope that it's not broken. There we go. And move that out of the way. And right here we can see our connector for the intake box piping. Let's go ahead and see if we can't take this out in as large a piece as possible. So there should just be two pieces that come out. And I don't care about disconnecting the sensor there. I'm just going to fold the whole thing over and get it out of the way. Underneath of our large tubing, you'll see that there is a smaller hose connecting right down here. I know it's a bad angle and everything for the camera, but I'll see what I can't do. So you'll see this hose right there sticking out the bottom of it. And this is one of these weird, like a twist collar kind of a thing. I don't know why they have so many different types of connections, but that's what it is. There we go. Like I said, it's just one of these strange twist collars. You just have to turn it, and when it lines up, you'll be able to pull it out. Mine came out fairly easy, but I have had them get stuck and be a real pain in the butt before. So just be mindful of it. There's a little pop tab down there, and I'll be able to show you that once I get this tube out of here, but it's gonna have to wait for right now. Alright, next thing I'm gonna do is try to get all this stuff out of here. It looks like the easiest way to do that is just going to be to disconnect it right here near the throttle body. You can see it's got a green connector on it, pretty much the same as what we've already been disconnecting. And again, you can just get yourself a flathead screwdriver in here and gently pull that up and out. Unless it wants to be a turd. There we go. Like that. This is all but disconnected, except for right here on the intake box. Remove that, and we can take advantage of the hoses and just try to fold this out of the way. So now we have a nice open area to work with. Now, I don't know that this part is necessary, but I'm just going to try it real quick. And that is to remove the upper hose. Alright, again, I'm not too confident that this is required, but I'm going to do it just to see if we don't get some more. Oh, that just popped right out. Okay, wow. Okay, so as I figured, it didn't give us too much more room, but it might after I get this hose removed. To this point, you look right down here, you actually can see our sensor way down there at the bottom. Not quite close enough for me to get my hand on it though. So let's get back to removing these tubes. I don't know if this is going to be a good camera shot, but it's the one I gotta use, so. That should be enough. And let's see if we can pull this hose out now. Yes! Victory! And with that, we can now remove the big lower hose and get that out of the way. Lower hose removed. I'm gonna try to get my camera set up so I can focus on working on this stupid truck. I'm gonna try to fandango this thing out of the way. There we go. And there we now have fantastic access straight down to our oil pressure sensor. Way down there at the bottom. Reach down there. Pull out the safety clip. And then squeeze it to unplug it. This is the safety clip. You basically just have to reach down there and slide this white piece out like so, and then squeeze it to release it. Squeeze it to release it. To remove that sensor, we'll be using a 15/16 socket. Which I apparently don't have enough room to get on there. Yes. Alright, broke it loose. So now I'm just gonna put the socket on there and see if I can't spin it by hand. I can, fantastic. and there is going to be a little bit of oil coming out of this, so be wary of that. Shouldn't make too much of a mess though. And install our new sensor. My phone will start going off all the time. Go ahead and grab our connector, reinstall, and push that safety tab back down. And that's pretty much it. Reinstall everything in reverse order, and you've done it. If this video helped you out, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you all next time.